some pretty good composure and pretty good decision making in this game. As early as it is, only barely 4 minutes gone by.
6:18 remaining. The lead is 4 for FEU. The last time they were champs, they beat Ateneo. Year 2003, FEU with already 4 turnovers. Coach Franz Pumaran and his boys with 2 so far in this game. The inside is a sticky situation, sticky place to be for the De La Salle Green Archers. So as much as possible, in that game 2 that they almost won, DJ, they really tried to run and shoot well from the outside. They tried to run as much as they can, but they didn't set up
Exactly. And they did that in the second quarter when they caught up. Remember, the first quarter was 26-9. It was a total domination by FEU in the first quarter, but then De La Salle had to run. And they forced their turnovers. They got their fast break points. As we said, they ended up with 22 turnover points in that game, which they lost only by a point, 70-69. And that was way back in August 21, more than a month ago.
FEU, 5th turnover of the ballgame. Barceliano is out. Mark Isip is back in. Cabatu and Arwin Santos. Cabatu. Arwin doesn't bite this time. Under 6 minutes to play. 7 seconds remaining on the shot clock. And Fernandez tries to keep his composure and lays it up and in.
Nakabawi. He almost lost the ball, almost lost his footing, but got it right in the nick of time, right in front of the rim, and posts FEU's biggest lead so far.
Much has been said and will be said about the main man, Arwin Santos. Phenomenal athlete, phenomenal numbers.
Look at that, 12.9 points a game, 5th in the league. 12 rebounds per game, number 1 in the league, and 2.4 blocks per game, 2nd in the league only to Japet Aguilar. What awesome numbers again for Arwin Santos in his last tour of duty for FEU, and he wants to end this awesome career with another crown.
He has had a stellar college and amateur career, both in the UAP and the PBL. Rizada hangs tough. Mark Isip with a favorite shot of his, and he also draws the foul. So again, dominating the inside are the Tamara.
That was our first imperative for FEU. Hit the inside early, and that is exactly what FEU is doing now. They have some points on the fast break off the turnovers of the South. Mark Isip, instant offense. He just comes off the bench for Barceliano, and right off the bat gets the bucket and the foul to boot.
Smart Buddy instant replay is what you just saw. Smart Buddy, the #1 prepaid service in the country. And Mark Isip fresh off the bench, contributing 3 points. Yes, that's right away. La Salle is behind by 7.
Ask me how many times Mark Isip started this year.
How many?
None. He has been the 6th man of Coach Bert Flores. Well, he wanted to balance out the rotation of the big men, and he wants to start with Barceliano, even though Isip would end up with 4 minutes in total.
I remember Coach Mark Molina did say that their main problem with Mark Isip is he runs out of breath right away. So, ang gusto nila pinipacing nila. At hindi katulad ni Arwin daw na all throughout the game, he knows how to, yes. See, Mark is go from the start that he comes on the floor. Joseph Yo finally strokes a jumper in. First triple of the ball game for La Salle, and it cuts the lead down to 4, 13-9. 4:30 remaining. Jeffrey Jack sidestepping, and Cabatu taps it over to Joseph Yo. Yo on the break to Ryan Aranya on the other side.
Aranya did exactly what he loves to do, going for the reverse layup. Very difficult to stop because Aranya has that very quick release on those reverse layups of his with the magic pectus.
And again, there's something about left-handers like this one. Really tough to block. Meyerhofer off the bench for De La Salle. The lead is only 2. Cabatu has Mark Isip on him. He knows that he can shoot the 3 every now and then. Yo again against Benedict Fernandez. Yo heads it over to T.Y. Tango, just celebrated his birthday last week. Nothing there. The rebound scramble going to Ryan Aranya. Perseverance.
Look at the hustle on that play. If you talk about positioning, he lost it on that play, but he got the ball out of sheer determination.
Go back to Yo for another 3. Gets it to go!
You can't ask for any better defense from Fernandez. He had a hand in Joseph Yo's face. Yo just shot right over him and jumped right over his head.
And as you mentioned, DJ, when LaSalle is on the floor against FU, they've got to knock down those smart buddy threes. Joseph Yo finally finding his touch here in this game. And look at the numbers against Ateneo coming to play in the Final Four.
That was in that one game Final Four. Of course, they won in one game. Awesome performance by Joseph Yo.
The third quarter, DJ had 15 points in that third. Huge numbers for Yo. And he's got to be on if they want to win against an FEU team that's got numbers that can produce numbers from a lot of people.
Exactly. Well, right off the bat, Jeff Chan, when JP Casio comes on the floor, they want to exploit that mismatch inside, and Chan took it straight to Casio to the basket.
Cassius make that LaSalle 2 out of 2 from beyond the arc, make that 2 out of 3. Aranya with a short stab. Cannot give LaSalle second chances like that.
Especially Aranya around the basket, you got to be wary of him. He's not a very quick rebounder, but he likes to get good position.
Isip has the ball knocked away and a foul called on a green archer.
And Mark Isip got that rebound in the middle of 4 green shirts. That's what Coach Franz Pumare must be talking to his boys about right now. He's not happy with that kind of an offensive rebound. As you see, national coach John Reyes, a very interested spectator, looking out for the future talent of this country. And a lot of it is on the floor right now.
You know, when the lead was 13-6 earlier, LaSalle uncorking an 8-0 run, which Jeffrey Chan diffused with his turnaround jumper. Then Ryan Aranya with the basket. Now we are at 16-15. LaSalle with the lead, just in case you just joined us. As we see Denok Miranda on your screens. I'm sure, you know, yes, and heartbreaking miss. Yeah. Speaking of miss,
that was in and out, off the glass, and it just ripped out. A winning shot. Was it for a tie or for the win?
No, it was for the win.
They lost by a point, no?
Season 67, memories of season 67.
It was that close.
Yes.
That close.
This is the rematch, ladies and gentlemen. LaSalle and FEU one more time around the block.
Now it's Sandua trying to put the clamps on Joseph Yo.
Joseph Yo had nowhere to go, but hey, JB Casio's first attempt from short distance finds his mark, and Yo comes up with a smile. Meyerhofer trying to break up the play.
Well, FEU fans wanted a traveling call to Yo as he